Be alert. The universe is whispering warnings to you in these final days of August. And if your spirit has been restless, if your body has been heavy or your thoughts scattered, it is because you are standing at the doorway of something immense. These hours are not random. They are orchestrated, woven by cosmic alignments that do not appear every year. The energy pressing down on you is not ordinary pressure. It is a sacred test. You have spent all month breaking through layers of resistance, clawing your way toward clarity, and now that clarity is in your hands like fragile glass. One interruption, one careless mistake, and that glass could shatter before it ever becomes the vessel it was meant to be. This is the part most people miss. Transformation is not loud. It doesn't arrive with fanfare or celebration. It arrives in silence, in moments that feel almost too still, too fragile, too easy to overlook. And these final days of August are exactly that kind of silence. A cosmic pause filled with hidden thunder. The air itself feels different. The moods of those around you are erratic. One moment they are calm, the next moment they are sharp, restless, uneasy. You may even notice static in the air, as if the very atmosphere is vibrating. This is not your imagination. It is the signal of a rare metaphysical window opening, one that bends the rules of energy exchange and magnifies them beyond what you normally experience. When a window like this opens, everything becomes heightened. Your aura is not the same shield it normally is. Instead of being firm and protective, its edges have grown thin, raw, and sensitive. It is almost as if your energy field has been stripped down to its bare skin. Every touch, every exchange, every brush of contact penetrates deeper than it should. Normally, your field filters, deciding what belongs to you and what does not. But right now, in these hours, that filter is fragile. And this fragility is both gift and danger. Because in its fragility, your aura is also at its peak of sensitivity, its highest frequency. You are vibrating at a level you have not reached all month. That is why the final climb feels intense, even unbearable. It is like climbing the last steps of a mountain where the air is thin, your body feels weak, but you are closest to the summit. If you protect yourself, you reach that summit and see clearly what was hidden below. But if you let someone pull at you, if you allow their hands, their storms, their chaos to slip into your field through touch, that climb can collapse. And you may find yourself tumbling back into cycles you thought were finished. Understand this clearly. Touch is no longer casual. It is not innocent. It is not neutral. Every touch in these final days is a transfer. And transfers are magnified. A handshake, a hug, a pat on the back. Gestures that seem harmless any other week become doors. Doors that allow someone else's energy to bleed into yours. Their doubts, their fears, their envy, their heaviness, all of it slips into your space as if it belongs there. And once it does, you feel the shift instantly. The lightness you carried suddenly feels heavy. The clarity you built feels fogged. The momentum you gathered halts. This is why you are being called into quarantine. Not the kind of quarantine that isolates you out of fear, but the kind that protects what is sacred. Right now, your energy is gold, refined through fire, sharpened by struggle. It is the treasure you've been building all month. But gold in its purest form is soft, impressionable, and vulnerable. That is what your aura is now, precious but tender. And because of this, it must be guarded fiercely. Even the smallest contact, even the lightest brush of skin, can act as a key. And once that key is used, the door opens, and what was not yours pours in. Sometimes it is emotions. Sometimes it is confusion. Sometimes it is entities, astral hitchhikers looking for hosts. These beings don't announce themselves. They don't need your belief to exist. They move silently, slipping from one energy field to another, feeding on vitality, clarity, and strength. Right now, they are drawn to you because your field is radiant, alive, and magnetic. Like moths to a flame, they see you glowing in these final days of August. And where light shines, shadows try to cling. The danger is not to make you paranoid, but to make you aware. You do not need to fear people. You do not need to fear touch itself. But you must recognize the law of this window. Every touch is amplified. Every transfer is magnified. Every gesture carries weight. And if you want to step into September with power, you cannot afford to scatter what you have refined. That is why solitude has been pulling you inward. Notice how your spirit resists gatherings, how your body feels heavy when others reach for you, how your mind longs for quiet. That pull is not rejection, it is protection. The universe itself is nudging you into sacred solitude. Because solitude right now is not loneliness. It is womb space. It is the vessel where transformation seals. Without solitude, the alchemy cannot finish. Without protection, the refinement cannot hold. Think of everything you have gone through this month like carving a crystal. Every choice, every struggle, every moment of clarity was another cut, another polish, another refinement. Now the crystal is almost complete, almost shining. But what happens if someone smears fingerprints across it before it is finished? The work is blurred. The beauty is dulled. The energy is compromised. That is what careless contact does these days. It smudges the masterpiece you've been building. Your home, too, becomes part of this quarantine. It is not just about keeping people from touching you. It is about ensuring your environment supports your shield. A cluttered home leaks energy. A chaotic space mirrors a chaotic field. But a cleansed, intentional, blessed space becomes a fortress. Sweep the floor not just to remove dust but to clear stagnant energy. Open the windows not just for air but to invite divine breath into your walls. Light a candle not just for light but as a declaration. This space is mine, untouchable, sacred. Every act of care you pour into your home echoes back as protection. These days, your home is your temple. Fortify it. And when you protect yourself, when you hold your boundaries fiercely, the reward is extraordinary. September does not arrive equally for everyone. It splits paths. Those who protected their frequency will step into September light, unburdened, radiant. Their minds will be sharper. Their hearts are calmer. Their steps aligned. Doors will open for them that others cannot even see. Synchronicities will appear as if reality itself is rewarding their discipline. But those who let their guard down, those who allowed touch to scatter their field, will carry confusion forward. They will wonder why September feels heavy instead of light, why progress stalls instead of flows. The difference will not be a chance. It will be a choice. The choice you make in these hours, to guard or to scatter, to quarantine or to compromise, will decide your path. Discipline today becomes destiny tomorrow. And here is the most important truth. Your boundaries are sacred. They do not need to be explained, justified, or softened. A firm no is enough. You do not owe anyone an explanation for why you are guarding your energy. Every time you over-explain, you hand away a piece of your authority. This is not the time for debate. This is the time for absolutes. Protecting your energy is not selfish. It is survival. It is sovereignty. Stand firm in your silence. Let your distance speak for itself. Let your refusal to compromise declare to the universe, I know my worth, and I do not negotiate with chaos. Some will not understand. Some may push back. But their discomfort is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is your own soul. And right now, your soul is refining itself into a higher version of you. Isolation is not emptiness. It is not punishment. It is the womb of transformation. These final days of August are not asking you to withdraw out of fear. They are inviting you to step into sacred solitude, to let your energy seal, to let your spirit complete the work it has been building all month. If you can honor that call, then when September arrives, you will not simply enter another month. You will step into a new frequency, a higher version of yourself, one that could only be born through the discipline these days. So guard yourself. Protect your field. Refuse careless touch. Cleanse your space. Trust your solitude. And know that what you are sealing now is not small. It is the seed of your next season, the foundation of your destiny, the treasure of your becoming. And when the first days of September dawn, those who protected their light will feel it immediately. The clarity, the flow, the unshakable calm, the sense that the universe itself is aligning with them. That is the reward of discipline. That is the fruit of isolation. And it belongs to you, if you can endure these final hours untouched. And so, as we move through these final hours of August, remember that nothing is random. Every encounter, every emotion, every sign from the universe is speaking directly to you. The cosmos is rearranging itself, and you are being asked to step into alignment. Old doors are closing, but only so that new and brighter ones may open. These final days hold the keys that September will unlock. If you felt the strange weight in your body, the restless dreams, or the deep sense that something is shifting inside you, trust it. This is not your imagination. This is the universe preparing you. Many will miss it, many will dismiss it, but you were never meant to be like everyone else. You are awake enough to notice, sensitive enough to feel, and brave enough to walk this path. Protect your energy. Journal your thoughts. Meditate under the shifting skies. And above all, honor the signs that are guiding you. For when September arrives, you will look back and realize these final days were the turning point you had been waiting for. If this message has reached you, it was not by chance. You were meant to hear these words. So stay aware, stay grounded, and remember, you are being guided every step of the way. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments what you've been feeling during these powerful days. Your experiences might just be the sign someone else needs. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you, and subscribe for more guidance, because the universe always has another message waiting for you.